We're going to begin today just after you guys regrouped outside of Keeney's palace. A prior agreement to help a bounty hunter named Wolfram with a job was in place, and you set off in the direction of his apartment on board the Starforge. After sneaking through the different living sections, stealthing as to not be seen by Kalvik spawn mech troops, and then climbing down the long steam shaft built into the side of the space station once again, the party find themselves inside a grungy three-room accommodation, specifically the front lounging room. They sit around impaired couches, no TV in sight, being watched by a menacingly small goblin fella wielding a sharpened spoon. Meanwhile, their host, Wolfram, hurriedly searches for something in his bedroom. The walls around you are rusted, and even though you guys are obviously inside, behind poorly applied wallpaper you can still see aged graffiti saying things like "Enemy of the Peace," "Down with Trade Corps," and "Jeremy was here."
Yo, it's our man Jeremy.
The front door has one of those beaded drapes that hippies have on it, and there's a single ceiling light that flickers occasionally and sparks as it struggles to illuminate the entire room. You guys are obviously joined by your companions, Drigi, Brawl, and Reinhardt, as well as the body of your deceased friend, Devon, that lies, I don't know, like on a coffee table or something. Is there anything you guys would like to do while you wait?
Pull out my gun and shoot Andrew.
In real life?
Yeah.
Right.
Please.
Did it work, Andrew?
Ah! Yes.
I'm gonna walk up to Andrew, walk up to Cock, give him a big hug, say, "I'm so glad you're okay, brother."
All right.
Cock and Brack. Brack and Cack.
Exactly.
I
Gotta
ship
say
it.
it like a New Englander. Brack and Cack. We're waiting for the dude to show up, right?
Yeah, he's currently in his room looking for something. He didn't tell you what.
We're being watched by someone, right? So I can't just vanish into the night. And
Yeah, there's a little goblin that's stood up on the kitchen counter holding a sharpened spoon that just watches you.
I would like to perceive the room.
Okay.
25.
What are you looking for?
Anything suspicious, but
Okay.
not like illegal suspicious, because obviously this dude ain't, up front, but more like potentially dangerous to us suspicious.
The room's pretty bare bones. You assume that this is probably some sort of a room that like a smuggler would rent. Obviously it has the access to other places on board the ship through the closet in the bedroom, so it's probably a relatively expensive room for the basics that it has, but you don't see anything immediately dangerous to you.
I turn to Cock. I'm like, so have you heard from Churro?
Yeah. He's not dead. That's pretty cool.
Oh, he's not.
I got the dream people to heal him a bit.
What dream people?
Oh, I had to go back in the box for a bit.
Gotcha. The Pandora and all of her spirits.
Yeah. So theoretically, he's not actively dying anymore. Pretty cool. He doesn't really know where he is, though. So finding him is going to be a bitch, but
He'll find us. Could I? This worked the last time when we were in hell. I think I still have my scale with him. Could I just pull that out and do another religion check to summon him?
The whole time. It's just, hey, guys.
6. No.
Alright, so you hold this scale in your hand and you reach out to whatever epic power you felt the last time, and it is gone.
I try it again. 19. I'm kidding.
Okay, you reach out once again to this epic power, and you feel it there for a moment, but the connection is so much more weaker now. And as he does this, Cock, you begin to feel this haziness in your mind as you begin to feel that headache that you get from time to time, and you just hear Cogulus. And then the scale shatters into 100 pieces in your hand. Erebus falling onto the floor.
Break out the duct tape.
You just start wrapping the pieces in duct tape. That's fine. It's fine, guys. Come on, come on.
It's fine,
guys.
I would like to put them into my bag of ball bearings, though, the shattered pieces of this.
Alright, Erebus gets down on his knees and starts slowly putting pieces into his bag of ball bearings.
Which is now a bag of ball bearings and dragon scale.
Inevitably explode.
But yeah, Cock, you just feel that presence with you. And you're pretty sure that you recognize the voice as the large turtle deity that you've met before, Archelion.
Yeah.
But just as soon as you notice it, it goes away. The headache still slowly creeping back in, but not bad enough yet. And as that happens, Wolfram Birkin walks back into the room, holding a few new gadgets and gizmos that you haven't seen. Alright, here's the brief. We'll be headed to the Mercus sect. There's a lift there that some smugglers use for deals. Leads to a dead end with the perfect high ground for the sellers, so they'll be protected. The guy I'm dealing with is Don Shad. He deals in hard-to-retrieve items. He'll have men, no doubt, posted up ready in case things go south. Assuming Don has what I want, then hopefully things won't. And you just see this armored hobgoblin, red skin, black mutton chops on his face, sort of raggedy Wolverine-style hair. Just looks towards you all. And listen, I was thinking. The original deal with your friends over here, he points towards Jamal, is that I helped you and then you helped me. And since I didn't really end up needing to help you all that much, if at all, I figured if you want to leave, that's fair. However, if you do want to stick around, I'll pay you. Well, some of you. The thing is, what I'm buying is pretty expensive, and I know the going rate for bodyguards these days is about 100 creds a gig, but after this deal, I'll only have about 500 spare, so I guess I'm saying decide who's coming if you don't want to work for a shit fee. And then he just turns around and begins stuffing those gadgets into pockets on his suit.
Isn't there only 5 of us?
No.
We had a few more people pull up with the squawk.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's the whole group, plus Reinhardt, plus Drigi, plus Brawl.
Plus Devon's body.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I turned to
holding the body.
Jamal and Reinhardt, and you are the ones who made the deal. This is your choice, what we do.
Is the body just posted up on the couch or what?
It's just like lying on a coffee table.
Okay.
Everyone's pretending it's not there. Because that is literally what you've done since Devon has died. You've pretended he's just not there.
I'm currently using him as a footrest.
Yeah.
Lovely day we're having. Jamal will turn to Reinhardt and say, well, I didn't really account for us, reuniting with the group as quickly as we did, so you think we should help them? I'm kind of leaning against splitting the group up again at this point.
As Reinhardt opens his mouth to speak, Drigi says, maybe I should head back to the ship and help Jade make sure things are ready to go in case you guys need a quick escape.
Also, I don't know if she's shown back up with the ship or not, but someone might want to find Anastasia, because I haven't heard from her.
That's a good point. I don't even know if she's aware of the Calvic Spawn's takeover. And then that's when Reinhardt will say, maybe that's a task for me. Besides Erebus, I'll be the quickest to get down to where she is, and maybe I can protect her and get it back to the ship.
That would be quite well received, my friend. We don't want to have a third person we need to revive.
Yeah, they both show up dead. Well, they made it
So-
on the ship, but they're dead.
We could just revive them.
I guess it seems we're in mostly unison of just sticking together. So I turn back to. Was it?
No. So Dridgy and Reinhardt are leaving to go work on getting the ship and finding Anastasia.
Unless you want to pick anyone else for that task. Like, Brawl obviously could do
And then
one of those things if you wanted.
And then we could just send Brawl with Devon's body to help, so we don't have to keep worrying about dragging Devon around.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do. Brawl will just be like, I never got my hair cut! And then just look a sad look on his
I
face.
pull out my rapier and my dagger. Dex roll. Cut his hair very quickly. Let's do this.
Alright.
What do you want me to roll?
Yeah,
Softball.
sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? Oh, hell yeah, boy.
You're a
my
cook
God,
and
this
a
is gonna be
barber.
The best haircut ever of all time. Hell yeah.
I only rolled a 2.
Don't even
but
matter.
That's
Don't
a
even
17. So,
Alright, it's not the
Big
best
dubs.
haircut ever, but you've definitely cut it down because it was getting quite long in the back, and he just smacks you on the shoulders like, thanks, kitty!
yeah, no problem, man.
Kitty.
Ugh.
Drudgy will speak up once again. Is there anything you could give us as far as communication purposes in case we do get cut off and you need a quick escape?
I have one thing that allows me to communicate with the ship. That's about it.
I just got here. Don't look at me, bro.
Berkham turns back around. If you want to forego your fee, I could give you some communication devices.
We've been I gather everyone up in our football huddle. All right, guys. We've been meaning to get communication devices for like 3 weeks at this point. So, I say we do it for the communication devices.
Yeah, why not?
I before we break the huddle, I look over and ask, what is the distance capable from communicating on the communicators?
Oh, I need to check that real quick.
It is 5 feet.
So it's like 10 feet, then like, no, yeah.
That would
Good.
be a faster communicator.
Okay, so the distance is basically, if you guys are on the same planet, it will work, or within the atmosphere of that planet. But the way it works is that you say something into the communication device, and then it sends it as like an audio message, and then that person can send an audio message back. It's not like active communication, but it's better than nothing. And he'll give you 5 of them if you want.
I feel like that's worth it.
All right.
Yeah, I think we should do it, yeah.
So we take all 5 of them, and then I would like to take them and like sync them up to my the thieves tool,
All right.
so I can then also use that to communicate to them, and not have to take a communication device for myself. Then.
Okay, you guys can just add comm links into your like inventory notes or whatever, because I don't think it's an actual item.
So we want to give 1 to Reinhardt, 1 to Dridgy. Brock will be with Dridgy, so they don't need a separate one. So that's 2. We have 3 left. Who else should get 1?
Wait, I'm not. Wait.
No,
Brock?
he meant Brawl, not Brock.
Yes. Sorry.
You guys' names are too similar.
So am I getting one or no?
Reinhardt is, but you're not Reinhardt anymore. Just because
Right.
Reinhardt's going off to find Anastasia, and
Okay,
Dridgy
yeah.
and Brawl are going to the ship. So each
Makes
one of those 2 people should have one, and then we have 3 left. If
So
I
you-
can,
Do the companions you're giving them to is Dridgy and Reinhardt?
yeah,
Okay. I will add them to them.
and then I assume I can use my thieves' code device to connect to these.
Yeah, if you want to do an intelligence check to see if you can figure that out.
Can I do sleight of hand?
No, not in this instance.
That's what I've been using for all my other technology rolls. Roll the physical dice. They haven't burned me yet today. 9.
You can. There is a certain level of backup you have on your device now, but you're not sure how accurate it will be. But it will at very least tell you who's sending messages where.
Gotcha. So I guess there's just 3 people left. So Jamal gets 1, Cock gets 1, and Brock gets 1.
You don't
Brack.
want one? You're the leader of the group. You probably want one.
Well, I was trying to see if I could use the Thieves' Code instead of it, so we could then still have everyone having one.
You
But
don't think it will work that way, though. That's the
Gotcha.
only problem.
Gotcha. Then I guess I'll have one.
You can have mine.
I
So
don't.
then
Yeah.
Brack won't have one.
Something tells
No,
me
I don't
Brack's
really
not
need
gonna
one.
do a lot of
I'm more of a face-to-face communication.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I was just trying to figure this out so
Yeah.
it worked.
Yeah.
This is exactly what the captain should be doing. I'm like pulling this out, figuring out who needs one.
All right. So everyone but Brock and Brawl has one. That's actually the best way to do it, honestly.
Yeah.
Brawl's just gonna use the communication device to be like, guys, my new haircut's great.
Hello?
Trip looking
I probably just
crazy.
use it
Yelling into
to
the
go,
device while we're trying to
hey
hide.
guys, I miss you.
Anyone need a hug? All right. Wolfram turns to his goblin friends and just whispers like, head back to the ship and prepare it to hyper jump when I get back. And then the goblin hops down and runs out the door. And as the door opens, you can begin to hear what sounds like just utter chaos on board the forge. Like at a distance, you guys are currently in the bottom disc, so you're not sure if all the battles on the 3rd disc have made its way there yet, but
Hope not.
Oh, Newt.
Also, is there any chance we could somehow heal Brack, who's on 1 hit point?
yeah, a few of you are on low hit points, aren't you?
Jamal's the only one at full.
Yeah, who needs healing?
Them all popping, yo.
I'm at 34 or 51.
You can all take a short rest. Your time in the apartment has healed you back up for your next mission.
Sure, red.
And we do the heal die, where you get to, like, choose and they roll them.
Yeah.
So let's do 3 D8s.
Wait, what is this? What is this called?
A short rest.
No, I meant the heal die. I didn't know what that is.
Hit dice.
Yeah.
Fuck
So you
this up.
roll a certain amount of hit dice. You can roll a certain amount of hit dice equal to your level, I think, and then that is how much health you get back. I don't know how it works on the character sheet.
We've played D&D for, like, 5 years. I think this is logistically the first time we ever attempted to do a short rest.
Yeah, we've always avoided short rests because the hit dice are so confusing.
Why was it that confusing though? That's the thing.
I know. If you actually do it, it's not confusing, but the idea of it long rest is easy. It's just heal up. Has everyone taken their short rests?
Yeah.
Ask the guy before we leave.
Yeah.
Do you got any armor that perhaps me and my comrade Brawl would be able to purchase here? Little stabby, as you can see.
Well, I would hope if I was hiring you for a job, you would come prepared and that sort of thing.
Well, been a rough few days getting here, and circumstances have not been good.
If everything goes according to plan, then you will not need armor. It is more about looking tough than hopefully actually having to act upon it.
Yes, but looking the part too is not something to be underestimated. You know, they look at me and my comrade here, and they say those are 2 shabby fellows. We can take them in a 1-2 and a dance-off and a runway walk. Like, we don't know what we're going to be walking into, the circumstances. I know you might, but we just feel it would be best if we came as prepared, presentation-wise, as we possibly could.
All right, persuasion roll.
Persuasion. Come on. You know what? Let's roll. Yes! Natural 20! 24, let's go. Damn.
Jamal's first nat 20.
Perfect time for that.
Devon had given the help action too.
Fine. I can give you something, but I'm not paying for him to come along, so he gets to stay as he is. And he walks back into his bedroom again. And then he comes back out holding a heavier fortified looking tunic with metal straps and hands it out to Jamal. You can add studded leather to your inventory.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you.
Hopefully this makes you look cool enough not to be fucked with.
Yes. We can hope that is the case.
And hopefully this makes me look cool. I just pull out my fucking rifle.
Yes, that should help quite a lot.
Oh, you said studded leather, sir?
Yeah, studded leather. It should
Alright.
give you a +2 or something to your...
+1. Bada bing, bada boom.
Alright, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah!
Alright, so Wolfram walks over to the door, opens it, and you guys step outside the apartment complex. Immediately, you get the sense that the people nearby, civilians, are a little panicked. You can see to the right of you a group of dwarves, maybe a family, grabbing backpacks and heading out the door a few rooms down, just hurriedly moving. You can see dwarven children with them. Above you, leading up to the other rings, are those long silver bridges that connect to one another, kind of like a spider web of metal. And you hear gunfire and explosions occasionally from above. You also see ships, those long white steel ships that the mech troopers came off of, the Erebus saw. And they're cutting off what you think are civilian vessels from heading towards the main hangar bays, and even the hyperdrive port on the upper disk. As well, you can just see these mech troops, as well as other armored and gun-wielding mercenaries in these white armor, scouring the station like ants.
Any of them have a giant blast on the forehead?
Actually, give me a perception roll with advantage, because you probably would just like immediately look like, where's my enemy?
19.
You don't spot the guy you're looking for, but you see a lot of these mech troopers look like they've had some sort of confrontation. Like, some of them have like dents in their helmets. You can even see like occasionally a civilian will just like throw like a metal piece at one of them, and then they'll just like jetpack over to them, kick them to the ground. Like, it's getting ruckus in the streets. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what they say? Crime always pays.
You guys walk outside. As this happens, Cock, you hear this voice in your head again. Cocculus, I am weakened. He needs you.
That doesn't sound good. What do you need?
What doesn't?
How can I help?
Do you say that out loud or in your head?
I'll say it in my head. I don't sound as sane as I am.
So as you guys are sort of like moving, stealthing down the apartment back towards the main level, you hear the Aqualet. He must remember. You are the spark. And then you're presented with an image in your head. It feels similar to the visions you get, but this is just a still picture. There's a very... You can see the sandy shore that you woke up on when you were inside the Pandora's box last time. But in front of you is a grand sandstone wall, maybe? There's a narrow entrance that has been opened up in the middle of this structure. And above, in some sort of carved fashion, you see a symbol, which I will send an image to the Discord while I also describe it. Hold on. So you see a circle with 11 smaller circles formed around just the inside of the circle. And in the middle is a star. And you see this image carved into the upper entrance of whatever you're looking at just for a moment. And then the image fades, and suddenly you're back with the party, and the rest of the group turns around and sees Cock just like stood still about 10 feet behind them as they were moving forward. Hey, let's get moving, Wolfram says, calling out to the turtle. Listen, you gotta remember, getting caught by the spawn will lead to bad outcome regardless, so let's be careful, alright?
Careful is my middle name.
What do you all know about them? Have you encountered their kind before?
By the spawn, you mean the white dudes in the mech suits?
Yeah.
Not that fast.
The magic man doesn't like them.
They visited the arena a couple times.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. They are very adept in combat, and they work together like a hive mind. Those suits that they wear, they have technology beyond even that of the cyber company. I've heard they all work on an intercomputer network that is created by what they see. So if one of those fucking troopers spot you, all the others on the station are going to get a nice little notification of where you are on their digital mind maps. Alright? So let's be careful.
Yes, sir.
Alright, everyone roll stealth.
Oh yeah, this is gonna go well.
Well, I'll take
Immediately I
the...
start.
Hey, let's go from a nat 20 to a 2. Plus 2.
From
Roll
a
for
2 to
stealth.
an 18, which becomes a 28.
Okay, never mind. I rolled a 16, got a 21.
Got a
Block
20.
stealthy apparently.
Well, I thought you guys were fucked, but the group score is actually pretty good.
Do I help outbalance Nick's 2?
All three of you do.
Group score!
You all help Jamal sneak through the station. Sorry, what are you saying?
I've just thrown my cloak over Jamal, and he's just like walking directly behind me.
I'm tripping over my own feet. The cloak is stopping me from hitting the ground.
Exactly.
Somehow I'm stealthy.
Yes, Brock surprisingly is relatively quiet when he moves. He knows how to shut up.
That's how your
Real
enemies meet
cheese
every-
move in silence like lasagna.
But yeah, you guys move through the section that you guys are headed in. The Marsic sect is a more rundown section of the ship. I mean, the entire station is very rundown, but this place has been more abandoned, and there's just the occasional homeless person sat on the side of a building or whatever. And, you know, there's littering all over the ground. Drunk people trying to avoid eye contact, stuff like that. And you guys make your way to a entrance to an elevator, one of the smaller elevators on board. And you can hear now the sounds of a large group of people, and it's coming from somewhere above you.
And the elevator music.
Yeah. So Wolfram actually has to walk up, and there's like a keypad with a bunch of symbols on it, and he presses a precise pattern of symbols, and then it opens up. Just makes eye contact with you all, doesn't say anything, and walks on.
I get on the ceiling and follow him.
Alright, so you are all walking on. As Cock steps forward to get on the elevator, Wolfram just puts his hand out for a moment. I need to know that your mind is right, friend, if we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
His mind is as right as anyone else's.
Yeah.
All grimaces.
At the very least, I'll confuse them when I go completely silent.
Wolfram just looks at the group that he's decided to work with and suddenly has a realization that he might be fucked, but ultimately pulls his hand back and says, "Don't mess this up for me. What I'm buying is important."
Okay.
And he moves, and
I mean, as long as there's not another massive pain orgy, I think Cock will be fine.
Please, no more orgies for now. I need a rest.
alright. You guys take the lift down. And eventually, it opens up. It's a pretty quick ride. You guys enter into what looks like, from the outside, it looks like just like a normal section of the station. Maybe a shop was put here at some point. And then, as you walk inside through the doors, you see more of like an auditorium kind of setup. Maybe like a theater that has now been repurposed for these smuggling deals. The middle section of chairs leading down to the stage has been cleared out, so there's like a path for people to walk. You see nests up above of seating where, who knows how many people could hide up there if, they needed to. It's a good perch for guards or whatever. Snipers, potentially. However, up in front of you, sitting on the boundary of the stage, is a bald black man wearing fine striped brown suit. Underneath is a darker vestment, and he has an orange bow tie that accents the whole look. His hands rest in either pocket, and a look of relief hits his face as he notes your group's appearance. As you fully enter, Wolfram whispers one last thing to you all. "If we survive this, maybe I'll tell you what I'm buying." And then he turns around and walks forward, his hands patting in your direction as sort of a motion to stay back where you are. And then you hear the man in the suit say, "Do you really need all those men?" You assume this to be Don Shad. And then Wolfram says, "No, but you do." And you see him point up towards the upper seating area where you can all now see multiple soldiers wearing what looks to be the Starforge police gear, all holding firearms pointing at Wolfram, and some of them pointing at you. "I thought maybe you would have taken off. With all the ruckus, gangs at each other's throats, Spawn thinking they run the place." "The Spawn do run the place now. They have the firepower to take down Keeney and anyone else that messes with them." "Oh, I know. I was just trying to be kind." "Well, stop. You're bad at it. Let's get this over with." The Don whistles audibly, and then two guards come from behind the stage curtains holding a large silver box about 4 feet in length. "As we agreed, I haven't opened it or gone through any of the information. It showed up in the SFP as evidence room, and as far as any of my coworkers are aware, the very same device is still right where they left it. And I've simply stored it in my hangar until you arrived. You can trust me." Wolfram slowly approaches the stage, closing in towards the box. What is everyone's passive perception?
17.
17.
11.
13.
13. That's not bad.
11.
Okay.
Surprised?
I will also ask, what right now is everyone focused on while this is going down?
The people up above us.
Okay.
I'm just focused on looking really scary.
I'm just looking in the middle, not knowing what the hell is going on.
Alright. What about you, Cock?
I am looking at the people aiming guns at me.
Alright, all of you are focused on your various things. Erebus, you notice something very subtle going on above you. You can hear a door open from somewhere upstairs, and then like a young-looking guard approach one of the men that are already perched up. This older guy looks a bit like a captain, maybe. and the younger guard starts whispering something in his ear.
Shift my gun to like a more ready position to shoot it if necessary.
Okay. The captain-looking person pulls his wrist up to his mouth and starts saying something into a device, maybe. And it's at that point that Jamal... Yeah, thanks for playing, guys. Jamal notices Don Shad sort of touch his ear as if he's listening into some sort of earpiece.
Uh-oh. He's talking to the buzz.
But yeah, you both notice these things separately. Wolfram continues over to the container, opens it up. At this point, Don Shad begins walking towards Wolfram, coming up from behind.
My gun is now trained on him.
So you pull your gun up. Immediately he stops, and all the men upstairs begin pointing even more. And then Wolfram turns around. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing? He looks directly at Erebus.
My job, boss.
Put your gun down. We don't. He's looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
I gesture with my eyes at like the dude who's started approaching him from behind while he was distracted.
Okay.
Does he understand any of that?
Yeah, he seems to get it.
I slowly pull my gun back down, as he is now aware of the situation.
Shad points towards the men upstairs. I see you brought a loose cannon with you. Yeah, I guess I did. Turns back around, looking through the container, and then Don Shad continues walking up to behind Wolfram and just whispers something in his ear. They look at each other. They look back towards you guys. And then Wolfram closes the container and hands out a box of what you assume to be credits to Shad. And he just takes it. They nod at each other. And Wolfram starts motioning everyone, let's fucking leave!
Alright.
As he walks back, dragging the sort of container along the ground. And you just hear Shad say, pleasure doing business with you. And Wolfram just ignores it as he walks back towards you guys. Let's get out of here.
Alright. Cock, help with the box.
I'll just pick up the box.
Alright, yeah. Alright, you guys rush back towards the lift. He types in the code, and it opens up, and everyone boards.
What did he tell you, Wolfram?
I think it's time I start to explain myself a little bit. He doesn't press a button on the elevator yet, so you're just all sort of in this still lift. There was a scrap collecting floater from Big Toe that received a distress signal. Somewhere coming from a ship that had gone 0 dark 30. I haven't had a chance to look, plus this area of the OA has been sort of becoming more dangerous by the week with all the pirate activity and now Calvic spawn. Anyway, after collecting its black box, this floater put out a bid to sell it to an Aasimar trader on this Starforge. The floater's now gone missing, along with the very black box you wish to sell. Typical, right?
Typical.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not exactly. The job wasn't clean. Whoever picked him up was in a hurry, and now he presses the button to head back to the floor you guys were originally on. Some of the floater's belongings got left behind in his flat, and the SFP took it all into evidence. This package, he points towards what Cock is holding, is the floater's datapad. It should be able to give me the necessary clues as to what he was doing, and maybe, just maybe, where he's been taken.
Is he a friend of yours?
Yeah, that scrap collector was my sister's son. And he may be a fool, but whatever he's gotten himself caught up in is serious, and he's gonna need my help.
Well, I wish you luck in that endeavor. Try to do like perception to see if this is like legit what's going on or not.
Yeah, you can do an insight roll.
10.
10. Anyone else can do that as well if they'd like to.
A perception?
Insight.
Insight.
Yeah, to see if he's...
Could I perceive if he's being truthful?
13.
Anyone else want to do it?
Natural 20 insight.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Erebus and Brock, or Break, you guys believe him. This is a very heartfelt moment of him opening up to you about his nephew going missing. Cock, there are some things that you think, like when he was describing what the floater, his nephew, found, you think that he was holding back in terms of what exactly, him not knowing what that thing is, because he mentioned that it's scary business, but he acted like he didn't know what it was. Oh yeah, and there's gonna be one more thing, he says sort of sheepishly.
What is that one more thing?
He smiles towards you all. I didn't hire you for the men down there. I hired you for the ones that are gonna shoot us the second this lift opens up.
Oh, great.
And then he cocks his pistol.
I think that's some hazard pay.
And the door opens up.
Roll initiative?
Yes, roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
I have to edit this because I fucking made this. I made this when Devon was still alive and Reinhardt was still in the party.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, so the elevator door opens up and you can see the room that immediately was where the elevator was hidden on board the Forge. Sort of just like this basic civilian area. And stood in front of you, you see 6 figures all sort of lined up. And actually, Erebus, give me a history check real quick.
Has the Shadow Collective finally come for me? 15.
15. Okay, you only recognize one of these 6 figures. You recognize a woman by the name of Robin Blade, and you know she's a bounty hunter, and you know that she's high quality. You've probably run into her on one of your, Shadow Council dealings. She is a dark-skinned elf. You also see a heavily armored military trooper holding a large rifle. You see a Goliath man with armor that has just these weird jagged spikes coming out of it. You see a sort of Boba Fett looking bounty hunter with gray armor. You see a shorter half goblin, half orc who's dressed in yellow. Actually, a lot of his armor seems to be missing. You think maybe this morning he forgot to put some of it on. And then just like a basic human with, bounty hunter armor, no mask, and a rifle on his back just stood in front of you. And you all stand in this elevator. Erebus, it is your turn.
Okay. So I will sort of move out here. So I'm like behind this box.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot Chandler.
Shoot Chandler. Alright.
Chan Bradley. I
Are
have
they even,
advantage.
aiming at us yet, or are they just standing there?
Well, You're behind Erebus, so you can't see what's going on out there.
Are they aiming at us yet?
The two bounty hunters at the back are holding weapons, but Chan Bradler is currently arms on either side, sort of just standing there heroically, you know, like, haha, I got you.
But they are going to attack us, right?
I mean, if that's what your
please,
intuition
I wanna
is
kill them.
telling you.
Am I about to kill people again that don't need to be killed?
Every fucking time. We can't bring him anywhere.
Fine, I'll fucking just prepare an action and attack them if they attack us.
Alright, that is your turn. Cock, it is your turn.
We all have turns. I want to prepare an action then.
I am going to exit the elevator and plop the goods down on what I presume to be a table or box to the left of the elevator, and then stand there heroically.
Alright. You also stand there looking like an absolute unit.
Do I also look like an absolute unit?
Well, you're hidden behind a box, so it's harder to. Brack, it's your go.
I guess if we're doing this without attacking first, I'll walk up to right here and just go, "Yes!" Just scream at them.
Alright, Jamal, it's your go.
You're just like, who are these people?
They assembled
me
their
from
group,
the
now
elevator.
you're assembling yours.
Assassinate's only good if I use it, and they haven't had a turn yet!
Jamal's a bit perplexed, so
What the fuck's going on?
he's going to step into the room off the elevator, but kind of look at Wolfram, but brandish also both short swords, assuming shit is about to pop off. That's all I'll do.
Okay.
Mm.
On their turn, the bounty hunters will go as one unit. The first thing that happens is Chan Bradler at the front just ducks. And then the rest of the bounty hunters all just point their weapons forward and will
I shoot
fire
them!
at...
Because I have my action prepared. I shoot them before they do this.
You all have actions prepared. But your action is prepared once they fire at you, so I will actually attack you guys first.
Fuck!
And Bradler, I want to punch that dude in the face.
He's got
could
such a
just be-
trendy haircut too. I just want to rip his ears off.
You could just be tying his shoe, man.
Of course. Has-
The first shot from Echo 5-5 misses Cock because, of course, it does. Wait,
It saw my heroic look and was like, oh,
wait. What is your AC normally?
19.
Okay, no, it does actually hit. I in my mind, I just imagine your AC is 21 all the time. I have to stop doing that. 6 damage as he blasts you with a pistol. Then Smudgeums is going to shoot at Erebus for 19.
Uncanny dodge.
Alright, so this will half it, right?
Yep.
So that'll be only 3 damage. The next attack will definitely hit Birkin as Shank fires his direction and does some damage. And then Robin Blade will shoot a pistol at Jamal, natural 20.
Damn. Nick dies again.
15 damage to Jamal as she shoots you. Basically, it hits you right where that new armor is, so it protects you from killing you, but it hurts a lot. And then finally, Sparrow the Savage will fire at Brock, and finally somebody misses as it just goes past Brock's head, and he just cracks his knuckles. All right, everyone may do their prepared actions.
Alright, I am attacking. Here's a conundrum for you. So I prepared to do my action before they had a turn in combat. Would the advantage from Assassinate still apply? Or because they've now gone, does it no longer apply?
I'm going to say it no longer applies,
Okay.
because honestly, I don't know if it's going to matter all that much. Just in case.
Well, It means I missed. Because I got a fucking 10.
All right, that misses.
Jamal's gonna scream out, "I hate pretentious names!" and then run at Chan Radler and try and slash him with both swords.
All right, you may do that.
24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's a D6 plus 7. That'll do 13 damage. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to attack again.
All right.
That's a natural 20
Oh my
plus
god.
8. So that's already 13 damage out the gate. We're going to roll the D6 one more time. That's going to be 18 damage.
18 damage. What the fuck is going on?
And I'm going to use Action Surge and attack, and I'm going to have an additional action on my turn, and I'm going to attack him again.
Oh my god.
That's what fighters do!
That one isn't as good. That's an 11.
Alright, that doesn't hit.
Fuck you, Chan Bradley. I'm gonna try my reactive action.
Alright.
And then Action Surge gives you another action. Did you attack twice with that?
Oh, I can attack twice with that?
It's.
Oh, yeah, I take the attack action. You're right. Good call. Good call. Roll one more time.
Boom. There we go.
14.
That will miss.
Yeah, worth a shot.
Just gotta get
Yeah,
the most out of your abilities.
Yeah, I only get one of those, so definitely gotta make the most of it.
Alright, Cock and Brack, you want to do anything?
I didn't prepare anything. I'm allowed to, sure, but
Okay, never mind. Brock?
I mean, technically, all I did was scream. I didn't actually say I was going to prepare anything. I mean, I can if you
Alright,
want
never
me to.
mind.
if you want me to, I'm
Alright.
more than happy to.
Alright. And then on his turn, Wolfram Birkin runs up next to Jamal and just like tackles him.
Jamal?
Yes. Roll a strength roll, Jamal. I think you're gonna win.
I'm a big, strong man. There's no way I lose this. 18.
Alright, yeah. He like tries to push you over and just screams stop, and then you just knock him to the side. And that's what he does on his turn.
What the hell?
Erebus, it is your go.
Oh, because he's the one who ducked? Do we not need to... I don't know what's going on. Erebus is confused. Well, Chandler's the only one who didn't shoot us, so I'm just gonna shoot Smudgeons.
No, not Smudgems! My perfect boy.
21.
That'll hit.
Alright. I can't be bothered to roll all of this damage.
Damn, I know what I should have done. Damn it.
Holy shit.
27 damage. I don't get the 15 because it's actually no. Here, depending on how you want to roleplay this, Dylan, sneak attack specifically triggers if there is an enemy of the person I am targeting within 5 feet of him. So is Chan his enemy, and I get the sneak attack, or is he not, and I don't?
Technically not his enemy. How much damage did you do, by the way?
27.
20. Oh my fucking god, you guys are leveling up crazy style.
Bonus action hide. 23.
You just duck back behind the box. Alright. And then it is Cox go.
Oh,
Lay
you're
it
gonna
out
have to be the judge of this. I am allowed to summon my tortoise in any empty space. Does that mean that I'm allowed to summon him in the air, so long as the air is empty?
Somebody on top of them?
That is a good question. What is the ability that allows you to summon a...
Find speech.
I was just looking at Jamal's abilities. He gets to bonus action dash 3 times. I get to do it forever.
I think technically you can, however, you might hurt your turtle.
I'm
Which
willing
help
to
is
take that.
important.
I am summoning you above Echo.
In attack mode.
Won't it technically still land on Smudgeons because it's so big?
Alright, let's find your boy.
I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
So like that.
It lands on Smudgeons.
Alright, you summon the mighty turtle.
What is his name? Yordle. Yordle the turtle.
You're not the turtle.
Alright, just roll, I'm gonna do dex saves for them to see if they get out of the way, and you can roll, unarmed damage.
Alright, what do you want me to roll dice-wise?
What does your unarmed damage do?
My
What is-
unarmed damage, or like
The turtles. What is the turtles like base attack?
base attack is 2d6 plus 4, but
The +4, I guess, would typically be what the unarmed would be.
oh right, it's from your strength, right?
Yeah, mine's what my claws. He's 1d4 -1, but that's like the special one I get. But my unarmed strike is 0 because I do -1 damage.
He has a +4 strength, so +4 eagle. So.
Yeah, I think 4 damage is fine. Smudgems managed to jump out of the way, sadly. Whereas the other man's will take 4 damage.
Oh, Smudgeons is now within 5 feet of an enemy.
You've played yourself, Smudgems!
You've played yourself. I say that no one can hear me because I'm shouting without speaking because I'm hiding.
Is Echo prone now too?
Yeah, I say he's underneath the turtle.
Oh, lose your turn.
You just hear as a giant turtle lands on top of him.
I'm going to then run over here and then run onto my tortoise, thus increasing his AC to mine. And then he's going to stomp on Echo.
With advantage because he's prone.
Yo.
Yep. Jesus Christ. Oh wait, this player
you for the
model is way better. No, I'm just kidding.
The advantage gave me a 20, which is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, I'll wait a little bit.
20?
A natural 20, yes.
Damn.
Which means that it is...
Don't forget, we're doing that. You get 1 complete full damage, and then you roll for the second half of it.
That is 27 damage.
That's not right.
Your turtle and my gun, same level of damage.
I end my turn in attack mode.
Oh my fucking god, guys! What the hell? I thought after Devon's death, I was gonna have to make everything easier now, but I forgot that you guys...
It's the fact that we were split up.
Yeah, it really is.
And Devon was on his own.
But he only fought one guy, though. That's the thing. Is like he just that natural 20 really was unlucky. Okay. Okay. I need to think. That's the end of your go. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Brock.
Okay. I am going to run up to Blade, say, "Your name has Blade in it. You want to taste mine?" I'm going to activate my rage,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack with my Berserker Great Axe.
Hell yeah.
Rage on stage. Rage on
It's a
stage.
22 hit.
Yes, it will.
I do 16 damage.
Holy shite.
And then I'm going to use my other attack. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it will.
And I'm going to do another 17 damage.
Oh my god.
Okay. That works. All right, I'm done.
All right, you chop your axe into her side, knocking her to the ground. She gets back up, looks into your eyes. It's just like, I've never tasted bugbear before.
You never will, bitch.
I will taste your flesh.
All right, on Jamal's turn, Wolfram just says to you, like, he's pretty much already dead. We can focus on the others, right?
Please, guys.
You can see Cham Bradler lying on the ground, blood pooling from his chest where you've stabbed him. He's just like, huh? What? But Jamal, it's your turn.
And I say, fine. If that's what you want, then I turn to Smudge. And
You turn your ire to smudgems.
it's gonna be fucking Deadums. Oh my god, another natural.
Hey! The boys are back in town!
Guys are fucking chopping off here. That's gonna be 15 damage right there.
Jesus Christ.
Did you add the full guaranteed damage?
Oh yeah, I on the second or the actual roll. If I'm attack again, I'm gonna get no, I got an 11, so I don't think that'll hit.
No, sadly not.
I look at Smudgems and I say, come on. Show me what you got before you exit this world. Be a noble soldier!
Alright. On Smudgems' turn, he pulls a grenade from his belt and pulls the fucking...
Oh, hell!
and just drops it at both of your feet.
Will it go off immediately? Or will it go off on his next turn?
Hold on, I gotta look at the rules.
I feel like if he pulls out a grenade, I'll have, like, time to react. What the fuck?
Or if it's dropped and we have a few seconds, I also have a plan. So,
Did he release the trigger?
yes, he pulled the pin.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's also a trigger on it.
He then
He
dropped
dropped
it at
He dropped the grenade.
Oh, he dropped it? Okay, then yeah, he released the trigger. I didn't hear that part.
This will
oh
kill
my fucking god.
Cham Bradley.
2 for 1. Got a BOGO going in this bitch.
Okay, so the grenade drops to the floor, and then immediately there's just like a of this weird smoke that comes out of it. Jamal, I need you to roll a d10 for me.
Oh, shit.
Smudgems, Cham Bradler, and Wolfram will also roll them. Actually, maybe, yeah, Wolfram as well. And Robin Blade.
That's not good. That's a 3.
Actually, everyone in the immediate vicinity besides Sparrow the Savage and Brock have to roll it.
What about me?
Not you. Maybe Brock also. Maybe check. No, he's...
What am I rolling?
A d10.
Okay.
None of you take any damage. What'd you get, Jamal?
I got a 3.
3. Okay, on your next turn, you cannot move or take an action. You have been confused. Your mind is...
Do you do a bonus action?
that counts as an action.
Oh. I just like clarifying so I know
Yeah.
what to prepare.
Find the loopholes in it. What'd you get, Cock?
Exactly.
Rock got a 5.
A 5? Same for you. You cannot move or take an action on your next turn.
Could
Shall I
Cock
roll
do
for
a
the tortoise as well?
Yeah, I guess you would have to.
Would Cock be able to do his cantrips because they're technically not an action? I think per rules. They're like a. You have one that's like a react. I don't know. Cantrips are weird.
Pretty sure he is so brain damaged he can't willingly do something.
God, I have to
Tortoise
roll for
got a
some
9.
fucking people. A 9. Your tortoise is fine.
He's like, hey, are you okay up there? I'm just smoking the Empire booth on its back.
No, they are actually because there's some like weird loophole with cantrips where it's like if you do like an action with one thing. Oh no, you can only cast one spell per round, but you can do more than one cantrip because cantrips aren't spells; they're cantrips. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, he has to do. Okay, sorry. I need to. Okay, Shank just starts sprinting back the way he came.
He's got
Fuck
to be
this
some of
bitch,
the
I'm
worst
out.
bounty hunters I've ever seen in my life.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Brock, you're gonna have attack of opportunity as Robin Blade runs into one of these rooms, so you can roll an attack roll.
Oh, okay. 28.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Okay. 14 damage.
14 damage.
So what, did I cut her in half before she got away or something?
Nah, quite.
No, but you did stab her. You jabbed her with the axe as you laugh.
With such low health, I'm pretty sure I cut her arm off. No, I'm just kidding. Or did I?
All the people closest to the grenade going off just are dumbstruck with what's going on.
It's like, oh my god, we're losing.
Okay. That is since well, your tortoise is fine, so he can't actually really do anything. Echo is still trapped under, but he's gonna shoot at Cock with disadvantage. I don't think he's gonna hit. No.
You can't hit the big ass turtle on top of him.
It's too hard. You're too close. You can just duck out of the way. Who else? Can anybody go? Oh yeah, Sparrow the Savage is gonna shoot Brock in his face.
Disadvantage because close range.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yes. What kind of damage is it?
Fire damage.
Oh, I don't have resistance to that. Sad.
18 damage as he blasts you in the face with a flamethrower.
Flamethrower?
Flamethrower?
He blasts me in the face with a flamethrower. The fire goes away. All he sees is a smile on my face.
A charred face with a big toothy grin.
And he's just like, oh my god, what did I just do?
One of your little hairs on your face is on fire and you just lick it.
I just put it out with my fingers.
Alright, Wolfram can't do anything. Erebus, it is your go.
Since I am hiding, and Shank is now running away and scared, right? Do I have advantage on him?
Yes, you do.
All right, perfect.
You just headshot him as he's running away.
16. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay.
As you shoot Shank, you can hear Echo 5-5 just like say, "Smudgeums, you idiot!"
Ooh. Let's see what that did. 40 damage.
40 fucking damage as you snipe this guy. You don't quite get him in the head, you get him in the shoulder blade, and you can just see him drop his weapon as he's running away.
That's right, bitch.
That's right, bitch!
And then I guess
Here, I'll put him
How much
so you can
move-
see that.
how much movement do I got?
Too much.
Uh,
More than you could ever need in a map like this. You just leap over Chan Bradler. Good day, friend.
Well, hello.
They're all confused, right? They won't get attack of opportunities.
Yeah, literally all of them.
Yeah, I live here now.
Alright.
Hello, Shank! You won't get away from me quite so easily. I don't know your name. That's it, Shank. Come over.
I see your name tag is Shank.
We were the bounty hunters the whole time.
Alright, Cock. What effect did you get?
I'm brain dead.
Oh yeah, for your turn.
Yeah,
Brock.
but can the turtle go on?
Yeah, the turtle can do something if you wanted
Is
to.
Jan asleep?
He's not asleep, but he's very dazed, lying on the floor. Jamal sliced him up real good.
I'm gonna have my tortoise kick him in the head. Try to knock him out, not kill him.
Okay, non-lethal kick to the head.
Just make him go sleepy sleep for a while.
All right, roll an attack roll.
20.
That'll hit.
Unnatural this time, but 20.
And then roll damage.
Get low, get low, get low.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's out cold.
Oh, they're gonna squish him.
Just
He's just like, huh? he definitely is gonna have a black eye after that. Is that your full go?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, Jamal, it is your turn.
Oh, I can't move on this turn.
Oh yeah, true.
For me.
That's true. But you next turn will be able to do stuff. Smudgems can't do anything. Robin Blade will run to the doorway and shoot at Brock. 18 to hit. That will hit, yes?
Yes.
Alright. 14 damage as she shoots you with a sonic pistol. Oh wait, I have to roll. Natural 1. Okay, as she fires this laser into you, you can just see the pistol begin to overheat. No, not right now! She's smacking it.
Smack that
And
ass.
she runs back into the room. Sparrow the Savage is gonna pull a blade off his back and jab it into your leg. Another 18 to hit. This one's not going to do as much damage. 5 damage as he jabs the blade into your leg.
Is that the half damage? Because he's enraged.
No, it is not. So 2 damage.
Gotta heal that 5 back. I accidentally did it. There we go.
And then, can anyone else do anything? Echo 5-5. He's going to try to shoot the tortoise's leg. It's pinning him down. Ooh, natural 20.
ooh.
Although technically he has disadvantage because he's lying on the ground. It's still an 18. What AC does your tortoise have?
19 because I'm on top of
All right, never mind.
Oh my god!
He's shooting into the leg, but it's not doing anything. The tortoise is not paying attention.
He's
Poor
not
Echo.
paying attention, so he can't hear it.
Echo just screams out, "Smudgems! If I ever get free, I will kill you myself!" As if Smudgems is the reason he's under a turtle right now. Blame Smudgems for your problems, man.
That's what I would do.
Alright, Birkin, free now of whatever just happened to him. We'll take a step over here, and we'll just fire across Chan's unconscious body at Smudgems. 19. This is the best I've ever rolled in a session.
And we're rolling equally as well.
Yep, as always. Doesn't do a whole lot. Fire again. Smudgems' head explodes as he fires a pistol into the
Fuck you,
shorter
Smudgems.
orc-looking creature, and he just falls over dead. You just hear Echo say, "No, that was my kill!" Alright, Erebus, it's your go.
I assume Shank is like farther down the hallway than what's actually represented.
Oh yeah, Shank was supposed to have a go. Okay, I'm gonna do that quickly. He's gonna he leaps forward towards you like a moose attacking an enemy with his spikes out, but only gets a 10 to hit as you dodge out of the way, playing like a matador. Okay, that's even worse. I shouldn't have said anything about me rolling high. All right, now it's your go, Erebus.
So he is actually physically right in front of me.
Yes.
Alright. Let's see. Should I take the disadvantage? Wait, I need to see this. Okay, so it can't be you to get the. Gotcha. I'm gonna bonus action disengage, back up 1 feet, and then shoot him in the face. 12.
That will not hit.
All right, then I will.
I love the combat roll backwards, aim sniper, shoot him.
Fuck it. I'm now on this turtle.
Alright.
Hello.
You climb inside the turtle's ass. It's
That
the
is-
hiding spot.
I just climb up on top of it. Cock.
Aha!
Let's do this.
Alright. Cock is your go.
About to go Gecko mode.
I swear, if you use that blinding flail,
Aha! My tortoise is gonna back up 5 feet and then ram into Sparrow the Savage.
I'll give you control over the turtle. Fuck.
I'm gonna go really back here and then boom.
Fine, I'll do it. You ram into him. Okay, is that an attack?
Yes.
Alright, roll for the attack.
was Echo's body counting as difficult terrain?
Just
No,
rip.
not for this turtle.
24 to hit.
We're breaking him.
14. And then I'm gonna hit him with Lady Wara's Holy Disco Flail.
Alright.
Not the actual disco part, though, right?
Right, I'm not activating it. I'm just hitting it with
In the name of Lady Water,
it. 27 to hit.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christi.
That is 12 damage. And I'm gonna hit him again. There's another 27 to hit. That is 13 damage. So 25 in total from the Holy Disco Flail.
Is that your go?
Yes!
Alright. Brock, it's your turn.
I'm gonna attack Savage.
Alright. His helmet has been concaved in from the attacks from the turtle, and now the bugbear turns in his direction as well.
There's a 22 hit.
A little bit, yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Dylan,
right.
I missed.
I'm gonna do
Make a
16
strength
damage.
saving throw, too.
How much damage?
16.
That's exactly how much health he had left. How do you want to kill him?
I'm gonna cut off his head, catch his head, and then
And then beat him
Throw
to
it.
death with it.
I'm gonna throw it in the direction that Robin ran.
She's hiding in the room and a head just flies in there, splatters everywhere, blood. All right, is that your full go?
It just turns around and looks at her. She's like, "Oh my god." Yeah, yeah. Well, actually, because I still have,
Still have movement.
yeah, I'm going to run after her.
You throw the head and then you charge in after.
And then, am I able to attack? I mean, I have my second still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna attack her with my axe. Again.
You all just hear screams coming from this room. A female scream.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
What's the minimum amount of damage you'll do, Jacob?
Oh, well, I can do a 1d12 plus 5.
We'll do 6 damage at minimum.
Yeah, so I did 15.
How do you kill her? or do we know we don't even see it. You just run in the room and we just know she's dead.
I cut off her head and I throw it back.
Throws him back out of the room.
Perfect.
Well, there goes what I was going to do on my next turn. I was going to be like, with that history check, could we convince Robin to like come work for us instead of doing whatever she needs to?
Maybe you could have. Echo 55 and Shaker still, or did you kill
Is she a good cook?
I don't know, you want to ask
In the
her?
kitchen and make us a sandwich.
Good.
Know your role.
All right, that's your turn, Jamal.
Is Bradley or whatever that loser's name is he down for the count?
Yeah, he's been kicked in the head by the turtle.
Good. Turtle committed a good
Turtle, tortoise, fuck.
Whatever.
So Jamal's gonna pull up and attack Echo 5-5. Boom.
And you have advantage because he's lying on the ground still.
That is a 22.
That will hitteth.
The
That's
boy.
gonna hit for 10 damage. Now I'm gonna attack again. I'm gonna get a motherfucking 25. Does that hit?
Now his AC actually went up between attacks.
Fuck.
He's one of those ragers where when he gets to lower health, he gets better stats.
Yeah.
Fucking popping off for 13 damage.
Oh my god.
Is he dead?
He's got just enough HP to still be alive. You see it. He's looking up at you through a cracked mask. You can just see like human eyes looking up at you, just like, please, no.
Submit! Like he hadn't already.
I think you mean yield, my friend.
Yield, yes, thank you. My terminology. So in the Diamond Knights, we tended to kill then ask questions a lot of the time.
Well, you were also having to deal with wizards who had pain orgies. They probably would have submitted.
That's never going to help morale.
All right, is that your full go, Jamal?
Yes, that'll be it.
All right. On his turn, Echo 5-5 shows no signs that he actually throws his gun in your direction, Jamal, so it's under your foot.
I'll
And
pick
just
up the
lies
gun.
there in a pool of his own blood. Shank is just sprinting as far as he can. I'm not going to take him off the map just yet because Erebus has enough speed to catch him if he wants to. So that's what he does on his turn.
What's the name of the gun?
It's just a plasma pistol, if you want to add it to
I'll add it.
And then Wolfram sort of peeks his head in through the room that Brock is in, nods. Nice. All right. I think that deals with that. And he walks over to Cham Bradler, takes out a little stim pack, and just jabs it into his shoulder.
I thought he was dead! He lied to me.
We said he was unconscious, dealt with.
Cannot keep living. Bradley is bad vibes.
All right, Erebus, do you plan on chasing after Shank?
How far away is he?
He's like 50 feet down the hallway.
My gun has 120 feet of range before it gets disadvantage.
All right, you want to shoot at him?
Yeah. I would. Does 19 hit?
Yep.
Alright. Let's see what damage I do, boys.
I'm gonna load the pack up.
That's pretty good. 32 damage.
All right, describe to me what you shoot and how he dies.
No, you just see this man running down the hallway, scared as all hell, and you just see this purple glow emanate from the end of my barrel. Pull the trigger, bolt of deathly purple trigger, whatever. Deathly purple.
You know what he
energy
meant.
flies down the hallway, just hits him in the back, and you see like spider webs of decay start to like come around the armor,
Jesus.
and then he just falls face first on the ground and starts decaying.
He chose poorly.
And then I blow
Alright.
smoke off the end of my rifle.
All right, combat ends.
Can I
That
loot
dude thought he
Robin?
could get away from me in one turn for 120 feet, baby. And its max range is 360.
Echo 5-5, the only living survivor of this encounter, just sort of shakes on the ground as pain just fills his body. Wolfram hands Chan Bradler a hand, and he pulls him up. And Bradler's like, "Ugh, Jesus Christ. I probably shouldn't have been at the front in hindsight." Yeah, that probably wasn't the smartest idea.
So, Wolfram,
Can I loot
mind telling
Robin?
us why this man is still with us? And someone tie up Echo. Not that I know his name, but the man who surrendered.
Someone want to tie up Echo? Does anyone have
I'm gonna have
rope?
my tortoise sit on him.
All right,
No.
the turtle walks back over. Roll unarmed damage.
Non-lethally, right?
I assume so, unless you tell me otherwise.
It's just 4, but yes, non-lethal.
Oh yeah, 4. He's unconscious the second your turtle touches him. You hear a rib snap inside of his body.
I would like to get off the turtle, pick Echo up, and then put him on the turtle, and then we'll take him with us to our ship.
Okay, you have your first prisoner.
Yes. We will try to recruit him. Also, I would like to pull out the Thieves app and like look at all these bounty hunters that we have killed and see if there's any like bounties out on them that I can like turn in by like sending a picture of their dead bodies and collect.
Okay, you start looking through the app. Meanwhile, Chan Bradler, the most hated bounty hunter in all of Jamal, this is like, hey, look, it could have been a lot worse. I convinced at least 7 other bounty hunters not to show up here. Although I will admit, the spawn and all that shit have really helped a little bit.
Shut up, Chansey.
Hey, don't talk to me like that. Wolfram just like pushes
What, you
Chan
little-
backwards away from Jamal. Give it
You're
here.
a little dork, a little pooper.
Jamal.
Jamal's developing into a bit of a Devon personality, I sense.
Not in the like fuck life, but more in the just picking fights with everybody.
Chan hands Wolfram some sort of device, and Wolfram walks over to the box that was left on the table, opens it, and starts plugging that device into the other one. All right, I believe our deal is done, friends.
I believe it is.
It was a pleasure fighting along your side, and I thank you for defending us, and sorry if things got a little bit confusing up here, but me and Chan need to get back to the cradle.
Would you perchance know a way to get back to the lower docking area without having to deal with the spawn bullshit?
Ah, yes. I was going to ask the turtle.
Yo,
Are you still going after this woman you wish to kill?
if she's still in the church, she dies.
Right, and I wish I could help you, but we must return to our ship before the hangars get locked down. And
Of course.
with luck, maybe we will all meet again. And Chan is like shaking his head, looking at Jamal.
Yeah, good beat. Take your little dork somewhere else.
He closes the silver box. Wolfram walks over to Jamal, shakes his hand, walks over to Erebus, and just says, if you want a quick way back to the Grantani, hand me your device you mentioned.
I pull out the thieves' code and hand it. I'm like currently on it, scrolling for.
Oh, yeah.
But just sort of like
You open a different app.
I open a
Um,
different app.
He plots you a
Poison's
course.
grinder.
You mentioned the Temple of the Anomaly, yes?
Yes.
Alright, he begins plotting a course, the quickest path out of the obvious directions from the Temple of the Anomaly. There's... Cock knows this a little bit because he traveled down into the secret passage before, but those tunnels lead off into other sections of the ship, so there is actually a way from around where the Temple of Anomaly is through the actual innards of the station to the lower discs. Alright, it's been a pleasure, fellas.
As indeed.
Brad cut the woman's head off, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the heads?
I'm taking her head.
Alright. Maybe we can
well,
rebuild her at the sanctuary. No.
How well did I know
We
her?
can rebuild her better.
Probably just you had met each other on some planet at some point.
We weren't ex-lovers.
Well, I mean, if you want to, maybe you had a night together or something.
Just the
Anyway,
one.
yeah.
I'm gonna take her arms too.
Just the arms.
All right, you take her arms.
You just hear me like sawing her arms off in the bathroom.
But yeah, Wolfram and Chan drag the silver box back out, and they head off on their own.
I would like to send a message to Drigi and Reinhardt saying, dealt with Wolfram's business, heading to Church of Anomaly to deal with Cox, then back to Hangar. Status update at earliest convenience, please.
Okay. And you're using your newfound comlink for that?
Yep.
Okay. You will get a response. You also find on your app that there is a bounty out for Robin Blade, but you have to bring her back to Elfir.
Just her head? Is that good, or does it want the entire body?
Well,
I'll take the rest of the
it's
body.
dead or alive, so...
All right. Cock, good thinking with that head. There's a bounty for her out on Elfir.
Ooh.
Put the head in a bag and you throw it to them. Okay. You get a message back from Drigi saying, the ship is ready to go. Jade managed to convince the crazy gnome to head back into the hangar, into the cargo bay. Maddie's body is secure in the medic bay. Reinhardt and Anastasia haven't shown up yet.
How is Cal?
Still not crying for some reason.
Is the baby dead?
It's breathing,
Oh.
but Timberly Bibbs is concerned regardless. He always is, little bitch, he says. She says.
Can he, as a potion maker, make baby formula to feed to baby? Question mark.
I will ask and let you know. Fire emoji. she just says fire emoji because it's not
And
text
audio
chat.
messages.
Yeah.
Fire emoji.
And I still say thank you. Thumbs up emoji.
It's code. It's thieves code.
Yeah.
All right. You guys want to head to the third disc once again?
We never found a cook. We never got more
Nope.
food.
You
I'm
did
sure we'll find
you
it.
sent Anastasia to get supplies, but you haven't talked to her since, so maybe she got some stuff you're not sure.
I'm sure we can kidnap
She
someone.
could also be dead or a prostitute by now. We don't know.
We know who that rapper is?
Oh yeah, the Triton Bard.
Do we know who is it Young Crap? Did he finally grow up?
Young crap. Is he here?
I don't even remember that guy's name. I have to look it up. All right, you guys want to start heading? You want to take the path, I assume, that Wolfram
Yeah.
set for you. The path to the temple, the quickest path, isn't through the tunnels quite yet because the section you're in is on the other side. So you make your way through the living section. I'm going to describe them as streets, but it's like a closed off area. As you guys make your way up, it takes about 20-30 minutes. The lighting on the forge begins to go out, and now there's this red beaming light coming down on you all, and you hear just like explosions coming from somewhere on the station as combat rings out on the third disc. A giant march of people, civilians, workers on board the forge has begun to riot in rebellion to what the Kalvik troops are doing. They're all telling them to go home, return to your apartments, we'll deal with this in the morning, and people wearing masks and hoods are just yelling at the heavily armored soldiers. And then you see a flare shoot up into the sky as one of the troopers is trying to get the crowd to calm down. You can see the Spawn have now set up like this barricade on the third disc, and the group of protesters just begin screaming, "Down with the ring! Down with the ring!" Some people are yelling out, "We will not be your slaves!" and "The Spawn are corrupt!" And you can see people begin to throw stuff at the mech troopers, and now the crowd is becoming extremely restless. It's just chaos in the streets.
I lean over to Cock and like, remember our first riot?
Yeah, that was
If only broom guy were here.
Only broom guy over here, right, guys? Jamal's like, what? That was you?
Jamal cries out.
Oh, so
I mean, they got this handled. They don't need us to put more fire on the flame like last time.
Yeah. So yeah, as you guys begin to move along, there are some rioters who have like climbed up on a signpost and are just like rocking it back and forth aggressively, and then someone who's up there just chucks some fucking spray paint can at one of the mech troopers, and then that trooper turns and just full on launches a fucking torpedo at the signpost, and it just explodes. Fire and metal goes everywhere, all over the crowd, and now people are beginning to push past the barricades, and they're just slamming sticks and metal rods into these troopers, and it's just like full-on combat now, chaos. One of the, like a large group of these rioters have actually managed to climb on top of one of the mech troopers and dragged it down to the ground, and you can just hear screams coming out, and then another mech trooper just launches a torpedo into the crowd. Bodies fly into the air as just absolute chaos.
This would be a great moment for the clown to show up. And
you guys move quickly, and this is great cover, so you can all give me stealth with advantage as you try to get past this combat going on.
27.
Jesus Christ. I gotta stop being surprised when you say, like, oh, 39.
19.
That's
I got a 19.
That is very good. I assume Echo 55 is still on the back of the tortoise.
Yeah.
18.
And then you have, I assume Cock is holding the head of Robin Blade.
And the rest of the body.
Okay.
Oh, we just took the entire body?
Yeah. I'm wearing her arms, I took her head, and then I took the rest of the body.
It's just stored in a sack on the side of the tortoise.
Do you want to heal Echo? Not like bring him conscious, but make sure he ain't gonna die.
You might want to save your healing for the party.
Okay. Just asking.
Alright, but you guys head in the direction of the temple, and you make it
I don't have any.
Yes, we used all of it. We have no healer, guys. Our healer is dead, and our backup is out of spells.
You make it to the temple. You can see the outside with the glass black hole on the top of the church. This area, a lot of people are leaving to enter into the protest, or they're closing up their doors, trying to lock them, putting things in front of them so people can't get in. And Erebus would be the first to notice. I don't know if it would stand out to you or not, but the door of the temple has been kicked in.
It looks like there has been more violence here since you last were here, Cock.
Oh, great.
Did he just come here, like, immediately? Was Keeney coming here after we left? After you left?
To the church? No.
Oh, okay. Do we still want to go in, or do we want to fuck it? And go
Yes, I gotta make sure that she's not here.
back? Okay. We'll go in with you as your stealthy shadow.
Yay! We go in.
I didn't get to kill a clown, so I hope I can help you kill a witch.
Anyone who feels like making them can make a survival roll for me real quick.
A survival.
Whoever's heading in the direction of the temple can make it.
Good
12.
11.
14.
Alright, Jamal, as you guys are walking up, Jamal just stops you for a moment. Jamal, you can see, traipsing through the sort of dusty area leading up into the church, you see 3 tracks of 2 feet and 1 tracks of 4 feet moving
they
towards
hooves?
the church. They don't look like hooves. They look like paws.
Them bitches got a cat. The homie. We gotta save the homie. Meow.
I'm a cat.
We gotta save the homie meow.
Hey, hey. What did you say about my mother?
Oh no, he knows.
The jig is up.
He knows I fucked his mother.
Ah.
What should we do with this information? Cock, this is your mission. I'll leave it up to you.
Oh, did he actually tell us?
I'll regurgitate that information to them.
Iterate.
How big are these tracks?
A small bear or a big dog.
Ooh. I'm sure everything's fine. Let's go.
In or to the... Where are we going?
I'm gonna go to and then into the church still.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, you all walk towards the church, or maybe sprint walk, so that you're keeping pace. As you look inside the kicked down door, you see pretty much what you'd expect to see, what you saw last time. However, now at the very back, near the sort of stage that people would typically do preachings at, a giant hole has been opened up. Basically, the floor has been destroyed, and stood at the front of it is a strange-looking man. He wears golden armor that resembles the fleet armor that Leon Adrian and Captain Ran Herring would have worn. Yet the mask is that of an assassin. Red hood wrapped around his head with a steel faceplate on top. He also has, sort of clashing, a dark purple cape with a black X on the back, symbolizing Calvic spawn. About 10 feet behind him, from this hole, I guess closer in the direction of you, is a large black furred wolf, eyes red, drooling from the mouth.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to him. You guys can do whatever you want.
Stealth mode.
Stealth mode? Alright, roll stealth.
21.
And what do you want to do?
Get up on the ceiling.
Of course.
Just levitates.
Alright, Erebus.
I'm gonna
goes up on the
walk
ceiling.
with Cock.
Alright, Brock,
Erebus
side by
sounds
side.
like Erebus sounds like SpongeBob, like suction cup to the ceiling.
Except I'm like extending my claws and just like...
Alright, Jamal, what are you doing?
Jamal will go with Brawl and Cock and pull up. Mm-mm.
And those new two names really are just very similar, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, was
Alright.
it Brock? Brawl? I'm sorry.
No, it's
It's Brack and Brawl.
Brack. Okay, my bad.
Brack and
I heard-
crack.
We all want to say Brock because we say cock every sentence, but I don't
I
think
keep-
that's technically how it's pronounced.
Guy from Pokemon.
Yeah, it's
my
Brack.
bad. Brack, okay.
That's how it's
Brack and cat.
Listen.
Alright, you guys all walk in.
Greetings, friend. I welcome you to my temple.
He turns his head, looks in your direction. The wolf just...
Are you in need of any assistance?
You hear a masked voice, almost Kylo Ren sounding. We will be alright.
Fantastic. Well, I need to go down to the basement, so I will just be heading over there if you need me.
I don't believe you'll want to do that.
Why would that be?
I doubt you'll like what you find, if you do truly run this temple.
Last time I was down there, I already disliked it, so odds are it can't be that much worse.
I'm sorry, I cannot let you go.
That is unfortunate then.
This combat.
I will place the corpse in a pew.
Alright, are you preparing to attack?
Yes.
Alright, then I will shoot him.
Alright, roll
Oh, I have
initiative, and you will
surprise.
have that attack as well.
So I have surprise. Woo!
17.
Fuck. 10.
That's your initiative?
Yeah, fuck 10.
You'll have the surprise attack, so it's alright.
Yay.
Roll.
I love that Erebus is just like, well, Cock technically hasn't done anything yet, but I've sensed the moment coming.
I'm essentially another. There's 2 assassins in this room, and I gotta
He
be the
heard
better
me
one.
say, that's unfortunate. He's like, alright, time to kill.
Let's get this party started in here.
Alright, what'd you get, Jamal?
Oh, I got a 9.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Gonna be right back. You're the first one to go.
I'm back. Is it my turn?
Where's the tortoise?
Welcome,
Yes, you may
Cool.
make your surprise attack.
There's a 9. Nope. Yeah, 19 hit.
A 19 does not hit.
Fuck.
Is that all you can do?
For the surprise round, yeah.
Okay. You fire, and the assassin quickly dodges out of the way.
Bonus action hide. 18.
Alright. Yeah. You're
Might as well.
the blast came from somewhere on the ceiling. Alright, Brock.
Okay.
2 combats in the same session. Let's go.
Hopefully a level up. Let's go.
It's easy for us to get stuff done when we're not all split up.
Split it up.
That's crazy.
I am going to run up in front of the
Aruna.
wolf guy. Would my rage still be active?
Nope.
No. Okay, so I need
for a
to,
minute.
which is 10 rounds. Fuck it, let's go. Activate again. And I will attack the guy in front of me.
The dog?
Yeah, the dog. Does a 21 hit?
It does.
17 damage.
How much? 17?
17. Sorry, I
already forgot.
forgot that my rage gives me +2 damage with strength weapons.
Alright, so you slice into this wolf with your axe, and blood begins to pour from the wound, and it just as it
And then I attack again.
Alright.
Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
Would have hit the wolf. I could have done like 80 damage to it.
16 damage.
Alright. Is that your go?
That is my go.
Cock.
Tortoise is going to... Yeah. Over here. And then charge at him.
Help,
Hey,
help,
I
help,
can
help,
move
help.
Tortoise. Help, please. And we're gonna roll to attack. The horse? Yep. Tortoise is charge. That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Fantastic. And he needs to roll a strength saving throw of 14 or above to not be prone.
Well, I rolled a 19, so I think he'll be alright.
Hey.
Hey.
16 damage. And Cock's gonna swing his cock at him.
Swing that cock.
Another 25 to hit.
Yep. Yep.
He needs to make another strength saving throw of 14.
15. Plus 6. Eat my dick.
It's no plus 15.
No, it is not.
Just from the corner of the room. No plus 15.
Is that your full go?
I'm rolling damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
That is 16 damage.
Alright, alright.
And I'm gonna hit him again. And 21 to hit.
That will hit.
He needs to roll again.
I got 14, so I don't know what
Is
we
it
do.
defender's advantage?
Yeah, we'll say he fails.
We
For
do
fun.
attacker's advantage on everything else. So.
And then another 16 damage.
And what happens on the fail?
He's prone.
Okay.
And knocked back 10 feet.
Fell in the hole.
Alright, he falls into the hole behind him. And now that you're at the edge, you can see that it looks like this leads to a basement you hadn't seen before. Not
That
the
is him.
secret library basement, an actual basement.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Jamal.
Dun dun dun. I'm not a fan of this little dweeb wolf here, so I'm gonna pull up and try and slice him with my short sword. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Hell yeah. 17's gonna hit for 10 damage. Or, excuse me, that's going to hit for 11 damage for a second. Gonna attack again. Is a...
Again?
14? Go ahead.
A what?
14?
That misses.
Alright. Well. Say... Enough of you, wolf. And that will be my turn.
Alright.
No.
The wolf. Alright. At the start of the wolf's turn, you see the scar that Brock made with his axe heal. And then he's got 4 attacks and he's going to use 2 on both of you. That's going to hit. That's going to miss. That's going to... Alright, so he's going to hit once.
Trash can lid.
Yeah, I know. Metal dice and a metal tin. I'm going to be nice because I've rolled so many natural 20s against Nick. I'm going to give it to Brock.
Takes half damage, so
Yeah, what kind of damage is it?
It's slashing damage.
Wolf
Yeah,
buffed it.
half damage.
yay. We finally have a tank character that's not just relying on their AC.
You know what? I think I need more health. More than 71.
Okay, the whole thing is halved because you're in rage, right?
Yeah.
So 20 damage.
Jeez, that's still a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I could use some heals. No, just kidding. I know you don't have any.
Yeah. We're sort of fucked on that front.
Yeah.
It's almost like Devon was an important member of the group.
And then 7 damage to Jamal.
7
As-
damage. Are you
As this
fucking-
beast just like starts slashing out with his claws against you. Alright, on the assassin's turn. Technically, I forgot his turn last time because I thought that his turn was Erebus' surprise round. But I won't have that play against you guys. You can see him standing down in the basement, and then he just jumps up about 10 feet to the edge.
You beat that 18 I rolled? I'm not surprised.
What?
I did bonus action hide, and I'm guessing he beat it.
No, he doesn't know where you are.
Oh. Who highlighted me? Oh, that was
I don't-
Jacob.
I don't know. He runs over to Brock.
I got confused.
It's a 27 to hit.
Hey.
Oh.
The second attack right now
Wow.
that is also a 27.
Oh, goodbye, cock.
35 damage to Cock on top of the turtle. Fuck. He leaps up towards you with a large blade in his hands, jabs it through your chest, and he's like balancing on the edge of it, so he's technically in midair, balancing on the sword. The tortoise just looks up like, huh? The blade's still in your chest. That is his go. Brock.
I feel like we could have done this more peacefully. But that's just not who we are.
It isn't. It really isn't. That's one thing we've learned over the past 6 months.
Yeah.
Think about it this way. This is the type of encounter that could probably get you a level up if you win.
Well, I guess I'll attack the wolf guy.
All right.
Do you want to? You might want to use like frenzy or some of your other abilities. This is sort of like a win-all-be-all fight.
You're right. Yeah, I guess I'll use frenzy, which is let's see, what is this?
And frenzies are. Oh.
So I can make an extra attack after this one. I'm trying to read this correctly.
You can do 4
3.
attacks.
3 instead of the 2.
Ah, that's pretty good.
Alright, I'll activate frenzy and I'll attack the guy.
What's the downside of frenzy? It like exhausts you or something?
That's reckless attack.
After it ends.
You get exhaustion.
All right. What's your
So-
attack roll?
I'm trying to read when it ends. When my
your
rage ends.
Yep.
I suffer exhaustion. Yeah. So I have that for like 10 more rounds.
Yeah. Or if you don't attack someone or get attacked on your turn.
Yeah. I'm going to attack the guy in front of me, obviously.
The giant wolf.
The giant wolf. Does a 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. 17 damage. Does a 9 hit? Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And I will do... Oh, I clicked it twice. Which one is it? The first one. I just clicked it away. 16. 18 damage.
God damn.
No, he's my
Where have you
boy.
been all the party's life?
In the arena.
True.
In the arena, preparing for this exact moment.
All right. Is that your full go?
Yeah.
Cock, is your turn.
How much health do you have left, Andrew?
11.
Oh shit. Nick, Jacob, how about you guys?
30.
17.
I'm at 49 still.
I
So
thought you're at 17.
Yeah.
My thing's not updating then because it says you're at 37.
I'm not
Pulls out the
17.
cube of force.
Okay, well, now it says that you're dead. What the hell's going on?
Well, I guess I'm dead, guys. Bye.
I'm dead.
Drop! Drop! Drop!
that's weird.
Cube of Force. Okay. What thing on the Cube of Force are you doing? Technically, it says loading character, so I think Brock has broken my running
He's like,
counter.
hold on, I'll be there in a minute. Hawk presses phase 3, making it so that living matter can't pass through the barrier, thus launching the assassin and slamming into the rump of the wolf.
Okay.
Oh, so you're sending them both my way. Okay, cool.
Now the assassin's getting hit the other way,
How many?
because it
feet?
originates from me. It's a 15-foot thing, so I don't know.
Back into the basement he goes.
back into the basement.
His sword is still in your chest.
My sword now, idiots.
You wiggle it around.
I was
Um,
gonna shoot him, but I guess I can't.
And the wolf is 15.
Yeah, I guess it would move here. Or I'll just say it jiggles his butt a little bit.
Look, we're gonna let that
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Jiggle, jiggle, and swerve.
Erebus. Oh, what the fuck?
What?
McAfee security scans go away.
No, this has to happen now. I'm gonna shoot the wolf.
All right.
Don't hit me.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Thank
Alright,
God.
he's in range of enemies, so he gets sneak attack damage. Oh, that is a shite roll. But that's still 41 damage.
Jesus Christ.
That's a shite roll. 41 damage. Take it.
Take that shit.
There we go, guys. There we go. No damage to the wolf now. Bonus
So you
action HUD.
blast him with the sniper.
23 to hide.
You duck. There's like, there's a bunch of wood up there you can hide in. That you're perched up on. Is that your full go?
Yep.
Jamal.
Jamal is gonna stab the wolf. Man. Does a 21 hit.
Yes.
12 damage. Now it's gonna attack again. Ooh, natural 1. So that's gonna be 9. I don't think a 9 is gonna.
No, it is not, sadly.
Oh, I think that'll be it for my turn. I don't want to heal quite yet.
Okay. On the wolf's turn, the blast that just came from the sniper rifle begins to heal as the fur covers it.
Not the full 40 damage, though, right?
No. And then it leaps forward, trying to wrap its entire mouth around Brack's head. Sorry. Does 21 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled terribly on the damage. It's only 12 damage.
Half to 6.
Half to 6.
6 damage.
You hear a smack of the hand on the ground as he already used his jump ability. So the assassin does not reappear.
He's taking the stairs.
We see him come out of the side door. He runs back up to us. I launch
Bucket on his foot.
Hey, guys.
He's trying to shake a toilet paper off his boot. Alright, Brock, it's your go.
Okay. Time to attack again. Yeah.
We're gonna like that.
Like 3 times.
Hell yeah.
26, does that hit?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just should assume so now. 13 damage. Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
16 damage.
16 damage.
That is probably not going to hit. Does 11 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
I didn't like the sound of that gas.
Alright. The wolf survives another round, although it is looking very fucked up now.
Good. Good.
The wolf seemingly did not expect multiple people to team up on it.
Okay.
The assassin has abandoned him. Cock, it is your go.
Alright. Hawk and the tortoise are gonna move 5 feet over here, turn around, and hamster wheel towards the wolf.
Like a gymnast routine.
You gotta tell me how we're gonna roll any damage or things for hamster wheel. Unless you just want it to be normal.
Are you doing the charge attack, or can you not do that?
I'm doing the charge attack, but I can't actually hit the wolf with anything other than the outside.
Oh yeah, because you have the thing activated, right? Right.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
It is
Well, then
literally just a giant hamster ball.
So you would just push everybody back. Actually, Brock, make a strength roll. I want to see if you're stronger than the field of force.
Just no.
Strength roll. Alright. 22.
Did you just roll 3 strength rolls?
Did I? Clicked it once.
I don't know. I just saw 3 numbers pop up.
Did I just take the first one, or
Did you roll 3 strength rolls?
I clicked it once?
What
I don't even see any of them.
what popped up? I saw
A
like
9, a 6, and then a 22.
Yeah, I'll take
I
the
clicked
first
it
one.
one. Okay, 9.
Unless there's a reason it's rolling 3. Maybe you, because of your...
Do you want me to click again to see if it actually does 3? Or...
He's enraged, so he has advantage.
Yeah, I think
strength
and plus
saving
the
throw.
berserk or whatever you're doing probably gives... Let's take the 22. I think that's probably the actual number.
Okay.
So yeah, Cock, move back 15 feet.
Just boing.
You
he
roll
fall in the
forward,
hole?
but you're just rolling into the hole is rolling into Brock. The hole, the force
The
wall.
whole thing.
We go like that ass fall off.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do?
Hawk is going to retreat into his shell for the time being,
All right.
thus making the AC of the tortoise 24.
Jesus Christ. All right, Erebus, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot a bitch.
Let's shoot a bitch.
Shoot that bitch.
23.
Shoot the
That will
fuck.
hit.
Gotta shoot the bitch.
That also. Oh, that looks like a better roll. Oh, it was actually worse. 38. My sneak attack didn't do as much, but my necrotic did more.
38 damage.
Yeah.
All right, what does it look like when you kill it?
Another blast of purple sickly energy hits the wolf, and it just like starts getting like paler and paler as it like loses its energy and life force, and then it crumples to the ground, tongue
I love
lolling
your
out.
gun so much.
You hear a whimper from the wolf as it dies.
That's why we spent 3 weeks getting this fucking gun, Jacob.
All right, is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Jamal?
Damn, I gotta eat something.
Jamal, seeing that
Jamul.
the man's is dead. Wasn't
Progressively
the
farther away from his
you're like,
She kept walking backwards.
Moon walks out.
menacingly.
Didn't the guy who stole MF Doom's whole style, didn't he leave the area into the basement first?
Yep.
He might be coming back.
The whole
I'll prepare
currently
and
he's in the hole.
step back and prepare an action if he comes out
All right.
to stab him in the butt.
All right,
Of
on
course.
the assassin's turn, Erebus, your passive perception picks up a sound coming from the back room where the library, or you don't know where that it's a library, but the back room, a sound of stone moving. And
I was
that's
like,
all
he's
that
in the
happens.
back room, boys.
Brack, is there go.
I almost drank my hand sanitizer.
That's how bored I am.
That's how fucking physically exhausted I am.
We'll probably
See any
be almost
enemies on? Is there no enemies?
There's one
Yeah,
in the
he-
back room.
Not in this room.
Oh. I guess I'll just walk around over here. Walk up to my friend Cock, pat him on the back, see how he's doing.
Slaps
inside his
the-
shell.
Slaps the orb into the hole.
I'm just gonna look down the hole and prepare an action in case someone attacks me.
Unless you attack, you're gonna leave rage because you didn't attack or been attacked.
Well, I don't have like anyone close to me. I wouldn't be able
You
to
could
make
attack the wolf's dead body.
it. Is that a thing? Is that actually a thing?
No, you need to attack
Okay.
a living creature. You can
Yeah.
attack one of your friends.
I mean,
Cock's almost dead. May as well finish the job.
You could attack the turtle and do like unarmed strike.
That's true.
yes, I'm gonna do that. Just in case.
Okay, perfect. All right, roll for attack.
22.
Misses.
But you succeeded in keeping
Not
the
only
rage up.
does it miss,
You are still
can't
angry.
get to the tortoise because he's in the orb.
Oh yeah, you can't do that actually.
He punches the force field and his fist bounces off.
So you will exit rage.
Ah, shit.
You can attack
What-
Jamal. No, I'm just kidding.
What is the first level of exhaustion? Just gives you disadvantage on saving throws, right?
Yeah, I think so. All right, your turn ends. Brock, give yourself a level of exhaustion.
No,
That will be
is
in conditions
condition.
under your health.
And people who are close to me get +3 on save.
Nice.
One level of exhaustion.
All right, and as that happens, I will say combat comes to an end.
Oh, bitch.
Where's the entrance to the back room?
Yeah. At this point, I scramble down.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Where's the door to the back room?
It's behind the, like where the piano is, basically. You just walk around behind that.
He starts hamster wheeling over in that direction, around the hole.
Okay, we will exit combat. I will say that your turtle will not be able to fit into the library, but
Come here.
Did we level up from that?
We just want to block the door.
You do not, because you didn't kill the guy that was the strongest enemy there.
Not our fault he ran away like a bitch.
Well, it is a little
We
bit.
can't keep jumping out of
It's not our fault he's a pussy.
Exactly.
Hey,
Pussy-o.
As a cat, I take offense to that.
Pussy-o.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
Follow Andrew. I guess we're still on a mission here.
Wherever you go, cock, we shall follow.
Are you exiting your shell?
Yes, I will exit the shell and switch faces of the cube to any living organism cannot enter. Oh wait, no, I already have that on, don't I?
Yeah.
Ah, perfect. Then yes, I will exit my shell and then get off my tortoise and then walk into the back room.
All right, so the group of you, 15 feet away from Cock, because you physically can't go further towards him.
Hey, let me...
All right, you can, yeah, now that you walk into the back, you can see that the secret library door has been opened.
Great.
Cool.
I will wait 15 feet into the secret library doorway to make sure they are following me in the correct direction.
Yes.
All right.
Then I will go.
You all walk down the stone steps. Cock, you can see below you on the ground is a line of blood as you walk down. Past, you all enter through the large room that I described at one point, the large stone room, and on the ground in the darkness, anyone with dark vision can see just lines of heads of, you know, various races sticking up out of the ground. They still look like they're alive, but they're not responsive, and they all just hum out an eerie tune. As you walk past the stoning room. I assume Cock is just moving forward as far as he can.
Yeah, cock.
The wall of force is bumping into these heads as you move forward.
Yeah, it starts rolling on top of him. Ah!
I don't know if that would make him change that at all, but no. Okay, keep going.
No,
All right, you continue past the stoning room. Your allies 15 feet behind you until you make it to the metal chamber that you had that discussion with Ellen in. And in front of you, you see a scary sight. Ellen has been hanged by a spiked rope from the ceiling of the metal chamber, her body limp, lifeless, as a giant X has been carved into her flesh. A section on her stomach that's been opened. You see a few people. You see the assassin you were just in combat with stood next to another man, a very pale-skinned soldier in black robes, with what looks to be a cybernetic jaw made out of red steel. And then there's a woman, similarly pale skin, in purple Ring Fleet armor and the purple cape you recognize with the same black X. She has black hair that flows down, and the white skin extends out from her forehead into these skin-like spikes that stick up from her hairline upward. The male stands at a guard position looking towards you, talking to the other one, whereas the female is sat on the ground in a meditative position with the black orb on the ground in front of her, that same orb that Cock remembers Ellen referring to as the secrets of the anomaly. Everyone make intelligence checks.
Nat 20.
Erebus is on it today.
5. I'm not intelligent.
19.
Stupid ass AirPods, 10.
10. Okay. Cock and Erebus. The rest of you aren't sure because you have never seen one in person before. Cock and Erebus, for whatever reason, whether from your learning in the scholarly section on board the Anno fleet or Erebus just experience throughout the galaxy, you recognize at least the two pale-skinned figures as changelings.
People we think
And the
were
male,
hired to.
the male one with the cybernetic jaw says, "Mistress, we have guests." Sorry, finish your thought.
The same people we think were hired to kidnap Alduin before he became Churro.
The very same. The woman, her eyes open. You see a bright yellow, circular form. She stands slowly. You can see this purple armor. It's so familiar to the ones that you saw while working with the Ring fleet. Interesting. If it isn't the ears of the anomaly, maybe you will have better luck with this thing than I am. She points towards the orb on the ground.
I would hope so.
You know, typically in these sorts of situations, I would have my men here kill your friends and force you to use your powers, but I see an opportunity.
Right.
If you let me access your connection to the anomaly, I will let your friends live.
Right. That's literally all you're offering.
And that's all I require to offer in this situation.
Yeah, our friendship ain't that deep yet. He sacrificed
It
us
ain't
in a
that deep,
heartbeat.
son. It ain't
man.
that deep.
The offer's on the table. Otherwise, I will just kill you all and use the turtle as I wish.
Right. And how exactly are you going to use me?
Like a meat
Well, we
puppet.
can figure that out when we get to it. I'm gonna cream pie your ass.
Please. I've been dry for so long.
It's that orgy.
It's the orgy.
Damn wizard orgy.
Puckered out my butthole.
That's a thought. Thanks.
That's something to think about.
I hope you don't mind what I did to your friend. She points back at Ellen.
She's not my friend. I came to kill her.
Well, great. Maybe we are on the same side.
Also, here's a question. Why is that guy such a cunt?
Which one?
I point at the one I'm referring to.
For it, what does he speak of? They entered the church. I did what I had to. Ah, yes, of course. Well, there is your answer.
I did what I had to. Fuck off.
Watch your temper, Turtle.
At least there's a little something called religious
Each
freedom.
freedom die.
in
This
this
is my
galaxy.
territory.
Fuck, Andrew. I am literally the most healthy person. I have 48 health. Okay? We do not have the ability to win this fight.
A smile goes over her face as she sees all the damage done to you. My beast did quite good work, I see.
Oh, actually, I thought that was his. But okay.
You don't even care that your dog buddy, the homie, he's not here anymore.
Do not worry, Dog Beast will return.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good at least.
That makes me happy.
Even after being hit by necrotic damage, that's literally...
You hit him with the necrotic damage. That's it. You're all dead now.
I'll kill you.
You killed my dog. Ah!
That
John Wick your
specifically is designed to kill things.
All right. Yeah, I leave the ball in your court. If you guys want to discuss out of character what this situation is, go ahead.
We do not have the means to fight all three of these people, Andrew. We have no fucking health.
I like how you just directed that straight towards Andrew. It's like, You're the problem.
Because we know,
Tell
we all know Andrew's
everybody
about to
point at him. Point
No matter-
at him in shame. Shame, shame,
we
shame.
all know no matter how much we discuss Andrew starting this fight anyway, right, Andrew?
I wasn't starting a fight. They're just gonna stop acting like a bitch.
Uh,
You gotta stop being vicious.
Heated words do not always mean fight.
they do in Erebus book.
Aggravating me.
Now, if Erebus sees someone, he's like, I gotta kill that guy.
Yeah, I spent a little bit too much time in the underworld, man.
I spent way too much time in the arena. I'll probably just rip her head off.
Well, if you think you can handle this peacefully without us dying, then we can try. But I don't think we can handle a fight if it goes to that.
I don't think we can either.
I'm gonna have you guys get the fuck out, and I will deal with the woman.
Do we really want to split
Sounds
up
good to
again?
me.
You are currently a liability.
What is your choice, Turtle?
I will shoo the rest of them.
No way. Don't touch me.
No.
Alright, what is your response to being shooed away?
I shrug my shoulders and walk out.
You're like, this doesn't help me get Devon back. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, fuck this. Oh my god, where is Devon? What the fuck?
Yuji has
Well,
them.
if I'm not needed to rip people's heads off, I will go.
Brawl took Devon's
Okay,
body
good.
back to the Bronze Phoenix.
Good. Yeah, Jamal's like,
Left him at Kitty's palace again.
God damn it.
My
Back to the
refrigerator's
boy
running.
ripping heads off. You want to make sure the corpse is fine in the pew.
Erebus nods to Cock, being like, if you think you got this, man, but I don't think we have the forces in us left to muster another rescue. So, he backs off.
Brack.
As my character says, well, if you don't want me to rip their heads off, I'll just go.
Alright.
We can
Alright,
find
the-
you more heads later.
The three
You mean I can
allies-
find you more heads later?
Hey yo.
They slowly begin to back out of the metal chamber, and the door closes. To now,
I go
it's
in-
just... Yeah, go ahead.
I just go and get the body Andrew put in the pew and attach it to his turtle, along with
Perfect.
Echo.
Alright.
I would
Echo's just been
teleport it and go with them.
Echo's just been hanging on this turtle this
guys.
entire time.
Guys? Hello?
Alright. The turtle stands alone in the room. Well, come here.
Okay.
Alright, you approach. She begins to sit down again, legs crossed in front of the orb, the swirling symbols going on.
I will look at the orb.
You look at the orb. It's the symbols are swirling much faster now. Whatever she was doing probably was beginning to activate it, but she just didn't quite have enough of a connection. Hold my hand.
I will deactivate the orb and put it away.
Alright, you put the
And
key
then hold her
away.
hand.
Do you sit down or just stand up and hold it?
I will sit down and hold.
Alright, you sit down across from her, the orb in between you both, and you grab both of her hands. She says, I've always wanted to do this. And then she focuses and instantly you both get sucked into the orb. You
It sucked.
and this mistress find yourselves at the edge of a sand dune. Above you, you recognize the hot orange sky of this place you've been brought back to once again. Sky beats down on you, but you see no sun, no hydros, just orange abyss from one horizon to the other. In front of you, the sandstone wall from your earlier vision. But now, from a further distance, as you're higher up, you see its true shape. Protruding from the ground, hundreds of feet into the sky, is a cream-colored stone, 6-digit hand reaching up. The rest of whatever this thing is still very much buried beneath the sand. Who knows how much or how far down it goes. But that's not all. Down below, at the slim entryway you noticed before, a figure stands ready to enter. The changeling rises to her feet, a look of awe in her eyes as she takes in the scene around her. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. You can now see the robed silhouette in the valley below begin to walk forward towards the entrance, and then eventually they are inside. And that is when the changeling questions, "Why does the anomaly want you to see this? Are these the visions you people have? Does it take you to a paradise? Is this heaven?"
It often shows us this, yes.
"I must know more." And she begins trying to hurriedly walk down the sand dune towards the structure.
I will follow her, completely unchanged by what I'm seeing.
You Stone Cold Steve Austin. She moves at a quick pace as she approaches. Once at the bottom, both of you begin to realize that the passage ahead into the sandstone complex is too tight for you. You will not be able to fit. You will not be able to fit cock inside of this passage. It's too tight. She looks back at you in amazement. Perhaps I can go ahead. Maybe I can find another way to get you inside."
I will motion for her to continue.
Alright, and she begins to squeeze her body to move inside, and you can hear her groaning and little pebbles falling to the floor as she pushes until time goes by and you no longer hear or see her in the dark.
I will sit down.
30 minutes of waiting for her to come back, sitting on the ground. You think to yourself about all of this. You're not sure where Cheros is now, but you know you left him somewhere here. And then you hear a sound, and you hear a voice. It says something to you that sounds familiar. Colculus. And then a hooded figure stands in front of you, arms crossed to either side, head down so the hood keeps their face unrevealed. A small wooden amulet carved into a heart is wrapped around their neck. A tense moment goes by as you're not sure what to do, and then the trembling voice speaks again. "I am using all of my strength I have left to send you this message." The hood raises, and you see the face of a wrinkled ancient turtle. This creature looks closer to a corpse than it does a turtle, and you recognize a sort of slimmed down version of Archilian.
Greetings, Master.
"It is good to see you in person."
What is your message?
"Keldrith. Jarcia." He looks around. "It has been years. Century. What was once a home of Darkian's most courageous son has become a prison for the rest." His eyes fall back into his head. His whole body shakes as he struggles to stay standing and then focuses directly on you. "You are ready. I had hidden Cheros here after his battle, but had no way of healing his wounds. And yet you were there to help him when he needed it. You have proven yourself. But now, this woman you have accompanied here, she cannot be trusted. I know you know this. She is an agent of darkness. Her motives are that of the only Hydronet. If you let her get to Cheros, she will take him to the masked pirate, Lord Tratus.
Where is Charos now?
He sits still in the garage you left him in, waiting for you to return from the line.
Have they healed him yet?
They have repaired his leg, giving him something new to stand on in the meantime. But you must hear my words, son. You and Charos, you are the key to this. And I know what door you must unlock, but so does he. As he says this, the wind begins to pick up, and the sand hits the air in the valley you two stand in. And the sky above begins to darken as gray clouds rise. Archilian looks to the top of the sand dune you and the changeling just came from, and now you both see thunder cracks and lightning shines down on about a dozen shadows from figures standing on high. From this distance, you can't make out who or what they look like, but an eerie feeling begins to set in, and you hear Archilian begin to as he falls back onto the sandy floor, and rain begins to pour, just trickling down upon both of you. You must. He holds his chest.
I will hold him.
You grab him, holding his head. Chairs, you must help him unlock his power before Draxel does. You are the spark, Cocculus. He says this as tears stream down his face, becoming mixed in with the raindrops. He desperately reaches for the amulet wrapped around his neck, trying to hold it out to you, but he just can't rip it. He's not strong enough.
I will take it off him.
Alright, you take it off him. You hold it in your hand. And as you hold it, the wooden heart shape begins to transform magically, and a symbol of a flame is at the end of the amulet made out of wood. And he just grabs you one last time and looks in your eyes before his turtle head falls back. His eyes go a pale white, and the rain now becomes heavier, beating down on your exposed turtle skin with a force as you sit there, holding Archilian's now dead body. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Yay!
No, Devon! He's just meddling through hell.
I have a plan for Devon, but I think we went a little bit too long tonight, so I'm going to end it there, and then we'll see what happens.
We can never go too long. I want 3 more hours.
I don't know what too long looks like. Thanks for playing, guys. This was genuinely my favorite session we've had so far.
Did we level up?
I will say yes, you all level up.
Yay! I can do that and I can go to sleep.
We stay winning.
Suffering
dead.
success.
Only one of us dead yet?
So that means you can all take long rests as well, because with a level up comes with replenishing your stuff.